Here we go. Hi, everyone. I've only been in Colorado for a few hours because I just got back from my 8-day socially distant outdoor Midwestern show tour. Hi, Jim. Good to see you. And so I've barely gotten my Colorado feet under me, but I wanted to tell you guys all about how it went. So I thought we could still make Saturday night live stream work tonight. Hi, Trung! Today's a very special day because I am releasing my live album to all of my patrons who are with me on Patreon. And so I thought I'd start with a song that was played at that show and therefore is on that album. How do we feel about that? And to anyone new tuning in, hi, I'm Shanna, Shanna in a dress, and thank you for joining me on your Saturday night. This song is called I Met a Man. I wore an orange strapless dress, had no intentions to impress. On the night that we first met, I've no idea what he was wearing, but definitely caught him staring. I sang a song, he gave me compliments. I met a man who was sweeter than coconut. I met a man cuter than bunches of oats, honey. Oh, I met a man without a plan to fall in love with me. I didn't want to look too long of a glance, couldn't let him get the upper hand. At least make it look like I'm cool and confident. He read a poem, made me laugh and sigh. Some girl missed out on a talented guy. And unlike most poetry, I got what it meant. I met a man with eyes I'd want our kids to have. I met a man whose beard needed a trim. Oh, I met a man who had the biggest calves I'd ever seen. I met a man and fell in love with him. And he says that no man is luckier than he. He says that no man is luckier, but I know the lucky one is me. And when he saw his favorite brand of iced tea that I'd left him as a surprise, that's when he knew that I would change his life. I met a man who was sweeter than coconut. I met a man cuter than bunches of oats, honey. Oh, I met a man without a plan to fall in love with me. And when I came back from vacation to find that he cleaned my room, that's when I knew he was a keeper, and my mom agreed too. I met a man with eyes I'd want our kids to have. I met a man whose beard needed a trim. Oh, I met a man who had the biggest calves I'd ever seen. I met a man and fell in love with him. And he says that no man is luckier than he. He says that no man is luckier, but I know the lucky one is me. Yeah, he says that no man is luckier, no man's luckier than me. He says that no man is luckier, but I know the lucky one is me. Hi, Elise. Hey, Wolf. Is that Brian? Hi, Neil. You are on that album. I was just looking at myself in the camera and realizing I forgot to put on mascara. Oops. Hi, Ken. Thanks, Carl. So let's see. Today was 7 hours of driving, and today I had another adventure. So yesterday I got off the exit to return my friend Hope's mic stand. She lives in Nebraska, a small town therein, and I had just taken the exit, and then my car ran out of gas. And I called her, but she didn't answer. But then I just kind of stood next to my car and gave that look of helplessness to cars driving by, and a nice couple stopped. Their names were Rich and Teresa, so they're among the list of my tour saviors that I put in the description box today. And they drove me to the gas station, and then Hope brought me a gas can, and it was great. And this is when you would think I would learn my lesson. But then today, instead of waiting for the gas to get to like the bottom one tick, I decided to wait until there was 2 ticks left on the gas tank. And again, this was a rental car, so I'm not like on the ball with how empty I can get it before I really, really need to fill it. And yeah, today I let it get to 2 ticks, and I said, okay, I need to pull over at the next gas station and fill up. This is me being more cautious than usual. But then the next gas exit wasn't for like 10 miles, and I didn't even know if they had a gas station, and I took it, and then so I took the exit off, and then it said there was 3 more miles to go to get into town, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it, because slowly the 2 ticks went to 1 tick, which went to 0 ticks, and I was like, I'm gonna run out of gas. I know it. And so I'd just been listening to a podcast where one of the things they talk about is how we rarely are reacting to the external world, and we're actually reacting to our bodies. So like, our pulse and our breathing and our stuff like that. And so I went from being like, I'm so glad I'm so chill in circumstances like this, to, oh, wait, I'm actually nervous. I don't think I'm going to make it. And so then I tuned into my body sensations and was like, oh, yeah, it looks like I'm getting a little anxious here. But I had a yogurt in my passenger seat, so I grabbed the yogurt, and I couldn't find the spoon. So I was just like licking this yogurt cup as I prayed that the car would make it to a gas station that who knew if it even existed. And then I know everyone's telling me this quarter tank business. You don't understand. I like to live dangerously. And I ended up just like pulling over and stopping because I saw a house, because I was in such a rural area. Like I just crossed into Colorado, and I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to a gas station. So I go to knock on the door of this house to ask them where the closest gas station is. No one answers. I become an extreme creeper, and I walk around to their backyard just to see if they're outside. They're not there. And I, at this point, think that my car isn't even going to restart if I restart it. And I go out to the intersection, and there are cars every once in a while driving by, and I'm doing this at them, and like 1, 2, 3 cars drive by, they don't stop, and then I get a little worried, But the fourth car stopped, and oh, Brian's so embarrassing. Oh, hi, Avis. I met Avis in Kansas City. Oh, anyway, fourth car stops, and they're like, oh, there's a gas station on this road. It's just like 6 miles down the road. And I'm like, 6 miles? I don't think I'm going to make it, but whatever. Even if I only get 2 miles closer, I'm going to do it. So I turn around and I go, and I definitely go more than 6 miles, and I don't see a gas station, and I'm coming up on another road, and then like this man in a truck comes the opposite way. So I slow down, I'm like yelling, waving my arms out the window, and he stops, but he stops too late. He'd already passed me. So then we do that like reverse thing so that we meet up. And I ask, I think I'm about out of gas. Where's the gas station? And he goes, oh, I'm headed that way. Just follow me. It's really close. And so I U-turn, follow him to a gas station. I never would have known this was a gas station. It was just a small little building with one pump. And I don't know, my city girl eyes always just look for like a Shell station or a big neon sign. No neon sign. It was one of those pumps that I couldn't even see from the road, and it takes like 20 minutes to fill up. So while I wait for Tom, I eventually learned his name was, to fill up his tank, I decided to get some steps because even though my Fitbit is dead, I still want to get my steps into my body to reach my 10,000 steps a day. So I just start like running in circles around their dusty parking lot, if you could call it that. I like licking my yogurt out of one hand, and, and I eventually pay for my gas, and it's all good. I go inside and I pay, and I chat with the cashier woman, and she goes, oh, she finds out that I live in Boulder, and she's like, Boulder, people are crazy there. And I'm just like, we're kind of crazy. But then I'm also doing laps in her parking lot, like lapping out of a vanilla yogurt cup. So I didn't do anything to make myself and Boulderites seem not crazy. But anyway, it set me back by like 30 minutes. Wasn't a big deal. I learned my lesson. Next time I'll stop and pull over for gas when there's 3 ticks left in the tank. Maybe. Anyway, I know that was long-winded, but it was just another day in the life of Shanna on the road. Oh, and I made buddies with Tom, the truck driver, and I gave him one of my Love boomerang refrigerator magnets. They say love will come back if you give them away. And it was like, I'm Shanna in a dress. I'm on tour. If you want to look up my music on your way to Wyoming, you won't really find it. Excellent. You would find it. It'd be on YouTube. But that was one of many a tour adventure. More to come, but let's play some music. So I just told you guys that the live album comes out to all of my patrons shortly after this broadcast. So I can't wait to hear what you guys say. This is my first time I've had a full-length album in the world. And you could get it for like only $3 a month if you join Patreon at that level. Anyway, here's a song that's gonna go on my studio album. It makes me sound really bad. You tell me which color of boots to wear with my outfit. You notice songs I like and put them on the perfect playlist. I'm always high, gotta go, goodbye, see you soon, thank you, I'm busy. You send me a text every few days telling me you miss me. Ooh, oh, 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 get rid of me. Oh, if it's up to me, I'll never leave. Ooh, oh, 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 Get rid of me, I'm a parasite dressed up real nice, and I'll never give you what you need. When I'm hungry, you say, come over here, I'll make you dinner. You cheer me on at my races, let me know I'm no quitter. I'm always high, gotta go, goodbye, see you soon, thank you, I'm busy. You say, girl, you look so pretty, get here and kiss me. Ooh, oh, 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 get rid of me. Ooh, oh, 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 if it's up to me, I'll never leave. Ooh, oh, 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 get rid of me, I'm a parasite dressed up real nice, and I'll never give you what you need. Truth is, I want you in my life forever. Truth is, I want you in my life for good. Truth is, oh, you give me all I've ever wanted, but the truth is I'll never love you like I should. Oh, I should. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, oh. Get rid of me, I'm a parasite dressed up real nice, and I'll never give you what you need. Thanks. Guess what? I just noticed that I hadn't actually hooked up my microphone to the computer. So tell me if there's any substantial audio difference between the last song I played and the one I'm going to play next. Let's see. So over the past 8 days, I've mostly been in small towns. I was in Downs, Kansas. Thank you, Alan. And Cambridge, Illinois, and Baraboo, Wisconsin, and Kansas City, Missouri. Shout out to Howard. Thank you so much for hosting me. It was really, I feel like I traveled like a king on this tour. People were so kind with the amount of food they fed me and beds they let me sleep in, and it was really, really rewarding, and it was so good to see how other people live and see people, meet new people. I met a really fun dude named Fred in Baraboo, Wisconsin, who told me all about Jen Sincero. You know, she wrote the You're a Badass books. And he was like, oh yeah, I was in a band that she fronted back in the day, back before she could rub 2 dimes together. And now she's this multi-millionaire who got really into life coaching and followed all the advice, and look what she made happen for herself. So that was cool. And let's see, I had a few conversations with people who I disagreed with politically, and it's nice that I go into these Midwestern towns like ignorant to that apparently like Nebraska nice thing. Hope was telling me, like, in the Midwest, like, you don't talk about things that could be uncomfortable ever. And I don't know that. So I'm just like, doo-doo-doo. So who are you voting for? Why? And that leads to interesting conversations, and made me want to play this song for you guys. It's honestly, I don't think I've fully edited it yet, but it's just been so on my mind that I want to play it for you now. Chung. Kansas City's so small. Yeah, Kansas City was the exception to the small town thing I just said. And oh my goodness, I just tuned this and it's already not where I want it to be. But to anyone watching on Facebook, thank you so much for sharing the stream. If you saw my sleepy bedtime thoughts Facebook Live the other day, I shared about how I just feel so lit up and certain that music is my path. Like, I want to do this the rest of my life. I don't know how to make it sustainable, but I mean, everyone who's with me on Patreon and who lets me crash on a bed in their home, you guys are helping me make it sustainable. So thank you. And I lost my train of thought, but here's a song that I want to play. Hey, Paul. When I read words you write, my stomach starts to turn inside. We argue all over the page, thinking our scribbles are masterpieces that'll change you. I'm printing your cursive, I'm rounding your square. What if we want the same things, just different paths to get there? I get my water from a well, you get yours from a spring. Quenches both our thirst, but don't taste like the same thing. I get my water from a well, you get yours from a spring. Even one sip of the other don't change much of anything. And I'm no better, no smarter. That's taking time to understand that I would have your penmanship if I'd grown up with your hand. I believe what I believe, 'cause I read the words in front of me, and you believe what you do, 'cause your friends wouldn't lie to you. Oh, I'm years of practice and you're an epiphany. I'm the doctor's scroll and you are calligraphy. I get my water from a well, you get yours from a spring. It quenches both our thirst, but won't taste like the same thing. I get my water from a well, you get yours from a spring. Even one sip of the other don't change much of anything. And I'm no better, no smarter. That's taking time to understand that I would have your penmanship if I'd grown up with your hand. From the side of the canyon, your face is farther away. Divide's only getting wider. What more can I say? Promise to listen, I'll taste what you share. When I hear your anger, look for what you really care about, and I'll try to love you listen, or else what do I deserve? 'Cause I get my water from a well, you get yours from a spring. Quenches both our thirst, but sure don't taste like the same thing. I get my water from a well, you get yours from a spring. Even one sip or the other don't change much of anything. And I know better, no smarter. That's taking time to understand that I would have your penmanship if I'd grown up with your hand. That was kind of hard to remember the words to because I haven't been performing that one out yet because it's not done. But, oh, you guys got the unedited version. Thanks for the squeaking note. I'm switching instruments, so we won't have to deal with it anymore. Thank you, by the way. It really helps when you like and laugh and thumbs up anything you do with the emojis or when you share the stream. So helpful. I decided my mission is I want to meet everyone in the world and spread joy to everybody. So if you guys could help me meet everybody on that mission, that would be wonderful. Oh, yeah, of course. And also to co-write with Taylor Swift and open for Ingrid Michaelson and tour with Steve Poltz. Those are my big wins. Yes, sharing is caring. All right, I'm gonna play you guys a song that I wrote on guitar, but I feel like playing it on uke today. Actually, I've played this on a live stream before. How many of you have heard the Chipotle song? Let me know in the comments. Whatever. There's going to be plenty of you who haven't heard it or people who don't mind hearing it again, so you get to hear it again. I wrote this song. This was among the first 10 songs I think that I ever wrote. Hanging out in college and craving Chipotle. And I wrote this one. If you have fun ideas for a music video for this, put them in the comments. I wanna go to Chipotle. I wanna go to the only place where they can stuff heaven into a burrito and make me wish that my roots were part Latino, where with all of my might I would take just a big bite, try to get it all to land in my mouth and not my hand. I'll tell everyone in my pathway nothing's better than Chipotle. I said Chipotle, you can take my clouds and turn them into a sunny day. Chipotle, you can take my angry tummy, change it to a happy place. And I always get the same thing, a big burrito with chicken, black beans, no peppers, please, and keep the rice to a limit. Corn, cheese, don't forget that special pico de gala, and I'd get the guac if it weren't too friggin' extra dollar. Don't worry, I know how to pronounce pico de gala. I said Chipotle, you can take my clouds and turn them into a sunny day. Chipotle, you can take my angry tummy, change it to a happy place. And when I finish, I always get a stomach ache, but there's no way that eating the whole thing could be a mistake. They roll it up so nicely, always perfectly sealed, and if I could handle being obese, I'd have it every meal. I said, Chipotle, you can take my clouds and turn them into a sunny day. Chipotle, you can take my angry tummy, change it to a happy place. Thank you very much. Let's see. Some more tour stories were that I look really like kind of sunburnt. I went for a nice bike ride with my friend and host in Kansas City, Howard. And it totally reminded me of when I did Bike and Build and did the cross-country bike trip. I haven't been on a bike in over 2 years, at least. And I really wish I haven't lost my clip-in shoes. I have no idea where they are. They're gone. And but I only got lost once, and Howard found me really fast. Oh, and I got a flat. But Howard fixed it. It was really fun. And oh my gosh, I thought of so many song ideas while I was biking. So I got to get back on the bike. Jay, I'll totally take you up on that biking offer because I got reminded how much I love it. I just feel like people who cycle are happier because when I bike, I feel happy. And my experience is everyone's experience until they get hit by a car. They're happy until they get hit. Did I run out of gas? Did I? I'm going to play one last song before we're done and want you... Oh, here's a fun thing I'm doing. So wait, what are all my announcements? Saturday night live streams are back on. Everyone who's with me on patreon.com gets my live album tonight in probably an hour. And I really, really am excited to hear what you think about it. And and if Patreon isn't for you, you can join me over at shannainadress.com. And there's still cool stuff going on there too. You did, Neil? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, on Monday, I think I'm gonna... Oh, wait, duh. I was gonna play You Are a Song. All right, I was gonna revamp the set list here. So we did this last weekend. We did the virtual concert through Little Tree. Thank you to all of you guys who watched that show. It was a lot of work. Thank you so much to Ultraviolet Idea for all the production he did. I could never have put out that high quality of a concert without all of his creativity and ideas and time. And it was just wonderful. And if you would like a ticket to watch the replay of that, just message me and I'll walk you through how. And I feel like there were so many things I wanted to tell you guys. Now I don't remember. And thank you to those of you who watched my Weekly Wednesday this week. It was a song called You Are a Song, and I'm really proud of it. I consider it a different direction of lyric writing for me. My friend Antje Dubicot is an amazing singer-songwriter, and she taught me that you can really use images not just to paint a setting, which is how I tend to use images, but you can use images to create a feeling so that people know what you're talking about, even without you having to explain it to them. And so that's what I tried to do on this song. You are a song just waiting to be written. Got puns on your tongue and everybody is smitten when they meet you. You are paper mache goo on a child's hands, the endearing grandpa at a wedding who really can't dance. You're watercolor paint down a toddler's shirt. Sometimes you're the prom queen, most times you're the nerd. You are rainbow lipstick, a carnival fish stick, and you go ballistic over sidewalk chalk. You're a model airplane, you're a paper doll chain, you're the skip in a three-legged dog walk. You are a song just waiting to be written. You're a picnic with peaches, your jeans I can fit in. You ice skate on beaches and swim in the snow. You're America's sweetheart and you don't even know. And I wanna be like you. You got a troubadour heart, your Technicolor TV, smack dab in the middle of a silent movie scene. You're the crumble topping on the coffee cake. You're a bounce check, you're a dusty keepsake. Can I get the credit for discovering you? You are a song just waiting to be written. You're a picnic with peaches, your jeans I can fit in. You ice skate on beaches and swim in the snow. You're America's sweetheart and you don't even know. And I wanna be like you. You're reckless, you say yes at most invitations. You're confetti that falls and coats hospital patients. You're the crack in the back of the Liberty Bell. You're a wiggly bar in a prisoner's cell. Oh, you are the David that takes down Goliath. You're the cheesy pizza that ruins the diet. Sweet as can be, a carousel to watch, but you don't watch your words. You're a kick in the crotch. And I wanna be like you. You are a song just waiting to be written. So that was the latest Weekly Wednesday YouTube video. I always track my stats, and it's in third place compared to how well other videos have done. So I'm like, oh man, come on. So if you haven't checked it out, I would love it if you watched the Your Song video on YouTube. My newest release. Oh, and on Monday, I'll share with you guys a commissioned song that I wrote for a woman named Trudy, whose birthday it was this past week. And I mean, it's full of inside jokes that only people who know Trudy would understand, but I still think the song is sweet and you guys might appreciate it. So I'll probably share that on my YouTube channel. So anyone subscribed there will get to see it first. And Kenneth, you're sweet. Hi, Raphael. Oh, you rule. Raphael came to the Lawrence, Kansas show and gave me an awesome gift at it. Thanks, Raphael. Thanks for showing up here. All right. Thank you for tipping if you choose to do so. I never expect it, but when I see it, it is always so sweet. But thank you guys for sticking with me. Everyone with me on Patreon, tell me what you think of the live album. I'm going to get ready to send it. So, mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all. See you next week.